Yo, what is going on YouTube? Proxy back with another video here, and people were asking about my dribble sig, so I dropped that on the mid-range maestro build, and I told a few people that I'd just drop a quick dribble tutorial on how I dribble up a little bit on these sigs. But first things first, I just want to say thank you to everybody who subbed. I've nearly doubled my sub count in the last couple days. And I appreciate you guys, like, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all. Appreciate that. And so yeah, I'm just gonna kind of show you what I got on, like, sigs wise, maybe even settings wise, so you can dribble just like you saw in that video. Okay, so first things first, let's get to the animations. I did drop a video on the animations that I use, but for anybody who didn't see that yet, here it is. Got all your shots here. If you need to, take a screenshot. Pause it, take a screenshot. You'll see what I got going on. Layups, deep dunks right here. I only put the pro alley-oop on. Yeah, that's all I get, so. Dunks are great. Klay Thompson quick drops off one. I got limitless takeoff on silver, so I usually get a really good dunk package off the Klay Thompson. Okay, I'll show you my playmaking moves. There we go. And then I'll also show you the jump shot I'm using as well. But there you go. Yeah, man, if you want a screenshot, go ahead. Pause the video, take a screenshot, copy those moves. And show you my settings. Controller settings. I play with no vibration, no shot meter. Shot time and shots only. Because actually, if you have this on shots and layups, you don't want that, because then you gotta like time your layups. Unless you're trying to, for like pro touch or something like that, but put it on shots only. Pro 6 function default, orientation absolute. They made this default. They started to make this default, so it should be on for you. But let me show you the jump shot real quick. I'm gonna leave all my links to everything, all my socials in the description. If you can, man, go follow, go like. I'll follow you back on Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that. Jump shot 3, Rudy Gay, Damian Lillard. Dignify rocks the same jump shot. He's always telling people to use it. I tried it, it worked for me, so yeah, try that out, check it out. I use that for a lot of low 3-ball builds too, so. I'm going to show you all the stats real quick, if you haven't already seen it. It's got a 75 ball handle, so I get the good behind the backs and a good amount of dribble packages. Alright. Show you the badges. I'm going to show you the C-grade dribble style. It is pretty fast. You can get on any build that's under 6'10". Any build, doesn't matter what your ball handle is. Okay, and this is just some super easy stuff right here. And it's really, I'm just flicking the right joystick up diagonally the opposite side of the ball. So if the ball's in my left hand, I flick the right joystick up diagonally to the right, and I'll get that. And if the ball's in the right hand, flick the right joystick up diagonally to the left. Okay, you want to get that down first, just so you know you're doing that, because if you're doing this between the legs, it's not going to be the same. If you're doing this, not going to be the same. Okay, so you want to make sure you're getting that animation. And then really, right off of that animation, you just sprint in the direction that the ball is going. So if the ball is in the right hand, and you cross over to the left, you want to hold right trigger and sprint that way. Now, without hitting anything, the crossover is nothing. You're just flicking the right joystick. You're not holding right trigger, nothing. right? So I flick the balls in my right hand, I flick the right joystick to the left, up diagonally to the left, and then I sprint that same direction. So we'll do it right here. See? Now, to try to go back the opposite way, like this, you want to actually let go of everything. So as soon as a move happens and you see your guy running, let go of everything and do the same thing just like that. And then depending on how fast you let go, you'll get a faster animation. And also depend on your ball handle and how short your guy is, stuff like that. You're gonna be able to do it quicker. And that's just like a little quick thing right there, easy. Signature size ups and stuff. This, you saw him crabbing people with that. That's just holding the right trigger and then flicking the right joystick opposite side ball hand. You'll get that big hop step. And I'm doing it more up diagonally. See, I'm always doing stuff up diagonally to the right, up diagonally to the left. If you do it directly left right, it's different. You'll get that. Okay. Same thing with the behind the back. That's down diagonally to the left, down diagonally to the right. With the right joystick while you're holding right trigger. Okay. Let's see. Another quick thing I like to do is now this is a little bit more. Oh, let me show you this. This right here. He was getting himself open with that a couple times. That's just holding the right trigger and flicking down on the right joystick. Okay. Little step back, and then when you do that, you can run the opposite side. After you do it, run the opposite side. You'll get that animation. It's kind of nice, and then you can stop off it, right? And then do that little C grade dribble style thing I was just telling you just before. Right out of it. So you can go like that, boom, and then cross over that way. Alright, this is holding right trigger, flick down, I run the opposite ball hand, just like that, and then I do the little quick crossover and sprint that direction. So it'll look like this. Wait, look like this. Look at that. See that tight handles activate on him? Stunned him, right? So you can actually stun him with just this move. You can stun people with just this. I do it all the time, man. I even dribble like this on a glass cleaner, like an actual glass cleaner when I had it. I don't have it anymore. I deleted the build, but you can dribble the same way, man, as long as you got quick for a step up. If you're holding the right trigger and you flick the right joystick opposite ball hand and then your left joystick right after the opposite of that, opposite of your right joystick, you'll be able to do some crazy stuff. So like this, you see me spamming, you can spam this too, right? You can actually like spam it. But in order to do these moves and this is easy. But you just saw me do this little snatch back. For me, I just flick up on the right joystick and down on the left joystick. And that's it. No turbo, nothing. That's how I get that. Okay, and you'll see people do that to get open, okay? I don't like to use it a whole lot, honestly. I could use it a little bit more than I do, but everybody else uses it, man. It's kind of something I don't really do so much. Anyways, to do these little glitchy things, right? You see this, and you could do it differently. So you could do left, right too. You could do that one. You could do the behind the back one, right? Okay. So, anyways, so to do that, you hold the right trigger. Okay, ball's in the left hand. Say the ball's in the left hand. You would flick your right joystick up diagonally to the right, and then your left joystick down diagonally to the left. So remember this easy. So if you whatever direction you put your right joystick, whichever direction you flick your right joystick, your left joystick is going to go the opposite of that always. So if you're flicking the right joystick up diagonally to the right, obviously you want to flick your left joystick down diagonally to the left. Complete opposite. Same thing if you flick the right joystick directly to the right. You want to flick your left joystick directly to the left. And now this is right after. Maybe you can hear it. Maybe you can hear it in my headset. Right? That's how quick you want to do it afterwards. It's just like a quick 1 2 1 2 1 2 kind of thing. Okay, and you could practice that, man. Spam it. And so there's 3 different ways you could do it. You can go up diagonally to the right and down diagonally to the left, or you can go directly right and directly left, or you can go down diagonally to the right and down diagonally to the left. Okay? Opposite. So it I guess the last one, the down diagonally to the right, you're not going to go up diagonally to the left. Because that's already one of the moves, right? Up diagonally to the right and down diagonally to the left, or up diagonally to the left and down diagonally to the right. God, I'm saying diagonally so many times. You wanna do the opposite. So, and this is holding right trigger. You get that, okay? Right, and that stuns them too, man. They get stunned off that too. I don't know if you see him, but he's getting stunned off that. There's a chance that he gets stunned off that. Your tight handle's higher. Another thing I like to do is the same thing I was just showing you there, where you're doing this little glitchy thing right here, right? The same thing applies to if you were not to hold right trigger, but instead of this time flicking your right joystick opposite the ball hand, if you're not holding the right trigger, it's always towards the ball hand first, the right joystick. So in this occasion, the ball's in the right hand. I would flick my right joystick up diagonally to the right, and my left joystick down diagonally to the left, and this is what you would get. You see that little hop there? This is and he gets tight handles off that too. You see it just activated, stunned him. Left hand. You want to flick your right joystick up diagonally to the left. Probably more so on a clock. It's more like 11 o'clock. And then your left joystick down diagonally to the right. And I messed up, but you'll get that. You see that? You'll get that. And not that or that, but you'll get this. There you go. So I like to and you can do it if you're running that way. So like a lot of times I will have the ball in my right hand, say, and I'll sprint. I'll do the little Sigs dribble style, sprint to the left, crossover. That was showing you earlier, like that. And then I'll let go of turbo, and I'll flick the right joystick towards the ball hand up diagonally, and then the left joystick down diagonally. So I'd be running this way, and then I'll flick the right joystick up diagonally to the left, and the right joystick up diagonally to the left, and the left joystick down diagonally to the right. Down diagonally to the right is more like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock on the clock. If you were looking at a clock, that gets me open a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then I'll do a step back off it. This man's spamming. Hey, right here. Gets me open so often. And I can do it in different ways. One is generally geared more towards getting an open dunk. And then the other one is geared towards getting a 3 off if I need to. And it's a little weird, I'm not gonna lie to you. And this is how I used to moonwalk in 2K20. I used to do the moonwalk in 2K20, and I kind of do it the same way I did to activate the moonwalk, but in this one it makes me do something different, and I kind of stuck with it and then started a combo off it. So the ball's in your left hand, say. You want to go between the legs, down between the legs. I'm just trying to get that damn hoop out of the way. I think it's so annoying to have to look at. You want to flick your right joystick like down diagonally to the right. And then right after you do that, you are going to rotate the left joystick from like, I want to say 9 o'clock down to like 6 o'clock, or maybe 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. If you were going counterclockwise on a clock, looking at it. And then right after that, you would hold forward on the left joystick, do a behind the back, and then basic one spin back, or just you use the behind the back to get past your defender. Click your right joystick down diagonally to the right between the legs, and then you want to rotate your left joystick again, like I said. And so you should, oh, and right after you flick the right joystick, forgot to mention, make sure you hold your right trigger, because if you don't, you will get this animation. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like you'll get that animation every time, and you don't want to do that. So you make sure as soon as you flick your right joystick, you then hold the right trigger to do everything else, which is just flicking rotating my right joystick from 3 o'clock on a clock to 12 o'clock. If I'm running that way, the left side with the ball in my left hand. Right joystick from 3 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Okay. That basic one spin back, and then I would let go of everything, right? And this is what I do. I like to let go of everything after it, and then cross over with the C grade dribble style, and that little speed boost back the opposite direction. And people do not expect it. I thought I had contacts for a second. Look at me making that with no layup, by the way. Like this little Kevin Durant size up. If you hold the right trigger and you flick, you're just stand still, and you flick the right joystick to the right, you'll get that. Okay? And when you get that, you can actually like speed boost off it. Okay? You can speed boost off it. And that's actually really helpful, man. A lot of people don't expect it, probably. And then you could like go back and do the size up opposite side. You know, after you get them.
Hey, right here.
Direction. Run this direction. Flick down. You're holding right trigger the whole time. Flick down on the right joystick. That's it. That's how you activate your moving step backs, man. A lot of people don't know that. So like the Luka Doncic step back, that's super good. That's all you have to do, man. You literally just run, flick down on the right joystick, and you'll get that animation. And if you keep running that direction after you flick down and you don't let go of your left joystick and you're still holding that direction, you will get that animation. You'll get the stop, and then they'll continue to run. Another little hesitation. You're sprinting one direction, you're sprinting this direction, and you flick your right joystick left. You'll if you're running left, you flick your right joystick left that way, you'll get this animation. And you can shoot off that animation too. It's a kind of like a set jump shot. Like it's actually a little quicker when you shoot off it, but you can shoot off it 100% as you just seen. Another little basic thing is you just hold the right trigger and you flick the right joystick opposite ball hand, like up diagonally opposite ball hand. And then once the ball is on that side, like as soon as you cross over kind of with it, you could just run the opposite direction. If you have the left joystick, say the ball's in your right hand, you want to hold right trigger, flick the right joystick up diagonally to the left, so you'll get that animation. Okay, and then you just sprint. You just hold the left joystick opposite. So if I'm crossing over that way, I'll hold the ball this way, or I'll hold the left joystick to the right. Right.
Hey, right here.
And people get confused on that a lot of times, man. Just like that basic little move, and it gets you open often. Basic. Pretty sure you can get tight handles activated on it as well. Yeah, you can. Look. So anyways, one super important thing I want to tell you guys is that if you dribbled before patch, you could really like just left, right like this, just do this little stupid left-right thing, right? And you'd get open, right? Especially the play shots. We're just doing this and then sprinting real fast that way. Now you're slow out of it. You see how slow you are out of it? You can't really move like you want to move. You know what I mean? You can't move off it. So the way to sprint and go fast in this game, green. The way to go fast in this game and just to speed boost out of everything, right, is you want to make sure when you're running, your left joystick, and this is super important because otherwise you're gonna be slow. A lot of your combos are gonna end up being slow. You're not gonna know why you're not sprinting out of it. And also these momentums, these fast momentum speed boosts you get out of it, if you run to the paint with them while you're still in that fast action. So look, real quick, I'm gonna just show you. If you go like this and you sprint, look how your guy slows down. You see that? You see how your guy slows down? I'm sprinting and then I slow down. Look. I'm real fast, right? Real fast, and I slow down. And look how slow I am now. So if you're doing that and you run to the paint, a lot of times you're not going to get good dunk animations. You're not going to get a chance to get contact on somebody. You're probably going to get put in something else. This game's all about momentum right now. It's all about speed. It's all about not so much speed, but momentum when you're doing the things you are. So I got momentum here, this and that, right? But if I don't have momentum, right, and I go slow like this, look, he catches up. If I went up with that, he would have blocked that easy. But if I'm fast, right, and I get the fast momentum, I can run all the way around him. I could just literally run around him because I'm so much faster. But anyways, appreciate you guys for watching. I hope this helped a little bit. I'm sorry I don't have a hand cam. I know sometimes it's tough to follow. If it did help you, like the video, subscribe. I got more content coming. Build videos, dribble tutorials with 80+ ball handle, things of that sort. Even dribble tutorials with a 70 ball handle, because I got a build I'm working on right now. It's only going to get a 70 at 99. So, and I'm still going to cook up on that as well. So yeah, like the video, subscribe. If you have any questions, if anybody has any questions at all, drop them in the comments and I will definitely get back to you guys. I will reply to every single one of your comments. If you had a question about something or maybe got confused about anything, please let me know. I'm here to try to help you guys, get better. And I'm going to continue to do that with all these videos I'm going to be dropping. So anyways, appreciate the love from everybody. You guys have been going crazy. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.